From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. At their own 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You look at this Raiders defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
He's got his man on the out route. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Goff. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. They do a double team, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got it.
And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it easily move into the top 5.
So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 for 60, 2 for 1.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Well, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And it's third down.
To throw is Goff. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
17. Whirl it. Go get him.
They are going for it. Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
It's a gain of 3.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
17. Raiders 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On the left side, it's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. 76 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is.
That's caught inside the 20. And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. There's Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Goff now looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. To the air again. Goff. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal, Raiders.
Now it's Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Raiders 14.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Makes it
3rd and 4. Now it's Rodgers. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 Charger, 19
First and 10
Charger.
at the 49-yard line.
Get it.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The Chargers at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Now this one finds McConkey. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Come on, come on.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
2nd and 10.
Value three, value three. Three. Now it's
Gone. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun. Goff. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go. Here's Genty. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Gravity line. Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Throwing is Rodgers. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's
a gain there of 21 yards.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
60
line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got another one to Johnston. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts,
A 6-yard pick
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
17-yard line.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break here. Goff. And his throw is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. Hardy sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Goff.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, here we go. Check out.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. On the sneak, Rodgers trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
They'll
look to throw. It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also...
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
These are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
319.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 8 there on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Watch the bullet. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it in. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Chargers 40. Raiders 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton, 52 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Raiders 21.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
3 quarters have come and gone.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
26.
Rodgers now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A 71-yard punt return. And the Raiders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll get this to about the 38. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
To throw is Goff.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
We go, 76, 76.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Got his man, it's Thornton.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We're good.
Goff throwing again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be in.
Incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to throw, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
To the air again, Goff. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas first down.
Goff now to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 32 yards.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Quentin Johnston. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Rodgers going to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Ready,
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now the first carry here for the running back. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
For the Chargers field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 5. Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Orange.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18. Hawk step.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Goff now looking to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
14.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
Brings up 4th down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here's A.J. Cole now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Open man right side, that's McConkey.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A gain of 10 yards.
This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive.
19 more
And this was a nice
yards.
example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They go play action here on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
All right, well, they didn't kick it on second down. Now third and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on fourth down. Let's see.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points...